Hey guys, Max here.
Nifa here.
And you're welcome back to the Control platform, guys. In case you don't know, this is a new channel that we have literally just started, and all we do on this channel is to talk about things like finance, productivity, and how you can manage your time. Guys, we talk everything finance, from personal finance to investment to how to save, how to manage debt, to grow your credit score even. Guys, we are on our journey to financial freedom and we are sharing our journey with you guys. So you also can get a tip or two, or you could also be on that journey yourself and you just want to see how other people are doing it. So yeah guys, welcome to the Control platform. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about a very, very interesting topic. And that topic is...
We're talking about how we are saving in 5 months towards our 2-part Nigerian wedding.
Yes guys, our Nigerian wedding, you heard that very well. Guys, if you watched our goals video, which we'll be linking here, we talked about our 2021 goals. One of that is to get married this year. We got engaged sometime last year, around September last year. And yeah, since then we've been planning our wedding, our big Nigerian wedding. You know the way they say the rich Asian wedding or the Asian rich wedding? Something like that, basically. So we're planning a big Nigerian wedding. Well, it's not our fault, it just has to be that way. So guys, follow us on this journey and we will take you on how we're going to be saving towards this wedding.
Okay guys, before we go on, let's just tell you a little bit about Nigerian weddings. The Nigerian wedding industry is a multi-million-dollar industry.
Guys, weddings in Nigeria are huge. You can get to about 1,000 people on your guest list. You could get to a point where you're spending thousands and thousands or even millions of naira in terms of a wedding. Like, it could get that big. Like, loads of the things that you tend to do in a Nigerian wedding is like every single person that comes for that wedding is fed for free. First of all, there's so many drinks, so many, non-alcoholic drinks, alcoholic drinks. There's like live bands. Sometimes you get superstars come to perform. You even get gifted cars. Like, someone has been gifted a car at a wedding before. So that is the sort of wedding we're talking about. But obviously we're not going that far where we're obviously going to give someone a car, but we have a little bit of a standard that we have to attain. And yeah guys, that is why it's expensive.
Although we want to have a good wedding where everyone can enjoy themselves and be happy and be merry, we still have to be very sensible about it. As you guys all know, or you are about to be aware of, since we're just starting this channel, we're everything about saving money and making wise decisions with our money. So obviously we have to do this in the most cost-effective way, but at the same time we want everyone to still have a good time. So obviously this is going to be a bit of a challenge because Max and I, we actually have quite an expensive taste when it comes to certain things, and we do find it difficult to at times not do things as elaborate or as expensive as we want to, because we're trying to cut down on the amount of money that we'll spend. This is something that we know that is very relatable to a lot of people, especially if you are someone that has good taste but you're trying to save money. So hopefully as you're watching this video, you can learn 1 or 2 things from us on how we're going to be doing this and still be able to come up with hopefully a fantastic wedding.
In Nigeria, basically, as a Nigerian wedding, there's a saying that says this wedding is not your wedding, it's your parents' wedding. And I know this is similar with like some Bollywood weddings that I've seen, like some other Asian weddings that we've seen. It's like the parents take over the wedding. They're always very active, and other family members as well want to be active, they want to be part of it because they're just happy for you, they're happy for your growth, taking that next step to become a couple. They're just excited and they want to be a part of it, which is beautiful. It's absolutely lovely. Like, literally, if you've ever been to a Nigerian wedding, you will know what we're talking about. It's a good time for family to all like come together, work together and stuff. But there's a big but there, because financially it might not be the best decision for you, right? A lot of African parents, they are parents as well, want the wedding a certain way, so they might even want to push you a little bit to spend more than your actual budget. But guys, we want to stay glued to our budget. We want to obviously, guys, be very cautious of the amount of money we spend, but not compromising on the quality of the wedding that we want.
So where are we now? So we're hoping that we're going to be doing our wedding towards the end of this year or mid this year. We're not too sure yet. We're going to disclose the dates later on when we've been able to obviously arrange with the family, but we're hoping it's going to be sometime this year. We already saved some money last year towards the wedding, but for us to be able to reach our goal, we still have to chip in a little bit from our savings this year to be able to do all what we want to do. So guys, because of this, we're going to be putting 5 months of our 2021 savings into this wedding.
Yes guys, so if you watched our video where we talked about 2021 goals, we also mentioned this, guys. We are splitting it literally almost in half. We're saving half for our wedding and half for a property that we're going to be getting in the future. So the first half is going to be for the wedding, and we're going to tell you now how we want to save that money right now. So guys, the very first thing we're going to be doing is opening a savings pot. So we're going to open an instant savings account. Now, why we want an instant asset savings account is because things change so fast when you're planning a wedding. So if you want to catch the best bargains and deals, sometimes it's always good to have money on ground. So when you say we've got cash right now to deposit, we've got cash right now to do something, you can get a cheaper rate. So what we're trying to do is make sure that that account is easily accessible, even though we know we're losing out on interest, but we still want that account to be quite accessible so that when we do get that bargain and it's something that, you know, it's like a no-brainer situation, we can easily go into the account straight away, put the money down and know that that is done.
So guys, the next thing we want to do is that we want to capitalize on the fact that the Naira is devalued. First of all, what is Naira? Naira is the currency that we spend in Nigeria. At the moment, the Naira is 630 Naira to £1. Just to kind of give you guys a bit of context, as of 2013, it was about 250 Naira to £1. Towards last year of 2020, it was about £500 to maybe £510, and now it's 630 Naira to £1. We're going to obviously benefit from that by doing our wedding as soon as possible when the Naira is devalued. The fact that the Naira is devalued, it means that we can actually do a lot more things with less pounds, because obviously we work in the UK and we are spending in Naira, so we can get a lot more things done. Obviously this is not a good thing for Nigeria, but this is something that we can capitalize on now to make sure that we can do the best we can to save money for ourselves.
Right guys, the third thing we're going to be doing is actually to do overtime in our paid job, or look for other ways to get extra income from other sources. Now, one way we can do this is by decluttering. We are thinking of actually decluttering a lot this year, and we're looking to sell these things on places like Depop, Vinted, Facebook Marketplace. Recently we sold one of our old couches on Facebook Market and we got £50. Literally sold it in like 2 days, something like that. We were mind blown. We didn't know how quick that went. And we have a lot of other things that we could possibly put out there to sell, and we can save this money into our wedding pots. And guys, for this overtime and extra funds that we're looking to actually have, we want to put a goal to it. We want to put a number to it so we can actually try and strive to be able to attain that goal or reach that goal. So for our overtime and extra funds, we want to be able to make an extra £1,500 to put into our wedding pots. Guys, this will really help us if we can actually achieve it. So let's see how we get on.
So guys, the next thing that we want to do is reduce our takeaways. To be very honest, we are I would say we're quite modest with our takeaways. We only do them maybe once every 2 weeks, on a very bad week, maybe once every week. But we really want to cut that down. For one is that I'm really trying to lose weight, so that would help, but obviously to be able to save a lot of money. So guys, by doing this, we're hoping to save £120 in the next 6 months, which we can kind of use towards things like maybe bridal gifts, or we can also use to making some sort of souvenirs, or we can use to print our invitation cards for our wedding. £120 can be used for things that are on the budget, but you know, they're just little things that you might not have allocated some money for, but they're on the budget. So that's what we'll most likely be using, this £120. So it does sound like a small amount of money, to be honest it is, but I guess it's also the habit of reducing certain things to be able to accommodate other things. It's like more or less a mental thing. And also the fact that if you do convert it to Naira, it's about 75,000 Naira, which is small, but it can still do a lot. So that's another thing that we'll be doing this year to save towards our wedding.
And guys, the last thing we're going to be doing is actually budgeting, guys. Budgeting all of our income, all of our expenditure to the T. Now, we actually use a budget at the moment, but we want to even take it further to budget every single thing. Because previously, what we used to do, we used to budget our main expenses, budget some things for our wants, our entertainment, but there are some other little things here and there that we do not put into the budget. Just like, it's fine. You know, that's not going to kill us, it's not going to break the bank, blah blah blah. But we want to put those things down in that budget, and we want to stick to that budget, so we know literally how much we are spending, how much we have coming, and how much we have left to save. As long as we can do that to the T, we'll be able to even save more. That is what we believe. But obviously we will take you guys along as we're doing this and kind of share that journey with you on seeing how much extra we're saving from just, you know, budgeting every single thing.
So guys, before you go, we want to discuss some things that we're not going to stop doing because we're saving towards the wedding. Number one is investing. So at the moment, we're investing £100 into our newly opened Vanguard account. And that investment is not going to stop because we're doing a wedding. That would continue because you know what, we're saving for our future. So that continues regardless of if we're saving for a wedding or if we're saving for a house, whatever it is. We always want to invest that at least minimum of £100 every month throughout the year of 2021.
And guys, the second thing we're not going to stop doing because we're saving for this wedding is that we're not going to stop giving to our local church. Guys, we have put down £600 that we're going to give in the next 6 months to our local church. That is £100 every single month. Guys, we believe that givers never lack. And when you give, you receive. So guys, we want to keep giving, and we just believe that we might be blessed just by our givers. But that's not the reason we're doing it. The reason why we did it is because our local church is doing amazing things in our local environment, like in Manchester, and also doing amazing things in Africa. Those are the things they're doing that drew us to give. And they're building a new amazing cathedral / building, whatever, in the city of Manchester, and we just can't wait to see how that comes along. And we want to be a part of it, so we're giving towards that.
But these are the ways we're going to be saving towards our 2-part Nigerian wedding. Yes, guys, I said 2, not just 1. And
could be 3.
Yeah, it could be 3 for what I heard from my mom. But at the moment, we're saving towards our 2-part Nigerian wedding. We hope to keep you guys, you know, informed. We'll keep letting you guys know how things are going, and obviously share some saving tips and productivity tips as time goes on during the year.
So guys, that's all we have for you today. So if you really love this video and you found it useful, don't forget to smash that like button. That will really help this new channel to grow exponentially. Guys, you know we have a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers this year, and we can't do that without you. So share this video, get it to your family, friends, anyone you know that might be planning for a wedding. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Nigerian wedding, any wedding at all. You can share this video with them. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Let's grow our comment section. Let's have a conversation there. Ask us as many questions as possible. We'll be sure to answer you in the comment section below. And don't forget to do the good stuff like subscribe, guys. Subscribe and join the family. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop our next video. Now guys, without any further ado,
we'll see you in our next video. Peace.